This boy was born with an intellectual disability. His behavior was extremely odd, so people were constantly giving him dirty looks. Even the town cops picked on him. One day, he was walking past a football field and picked up a ball that had rolled out of bounds. The players accused him of being a thief, locked him in the equipment room, and threw balls at the door to scare him. Luckily, a coach showed up just in time and cut through the tape binding him with a pocket knife. The boy bolted out of the equipment room. Even though he took a hard fall, he didn't stop to feel the pain, he just ran. But the next day, when the players were practicing, the boy showed up outside the field again. This time, he just hid in a far corner and watched. The coach could tell he loved football. To win his trust, the coach bought him a burger and a Coke and gave him a radio. Then he invited him to help out with the team. The boy finally made it to the field he'd been dreaming of. He loved training with the players and watched every game closely with the coach. He even joined the cheerleaders to root for the team. One day, the coach was taking the team to an away game, but the principal didn't want the boy to go. The coach was furious, but there was nothing he could do. The next day, he stopped the boy before he got on the bus and gave him a sincere apology. The boy just stood there, watching the school bus slowly pull away, but he still didn't want to miss the game. That night, he grabbed his radio and headed to the practice field alone in the pouring rain. He listened to the game on the broadcast while mimicking the players' moves, as if he were right there with them. As the game was winding down, he imitated a player setting up the ball, then kicked it with all his might. But he fell hard, and the ball didn't make it through the posts. At the same time, the team lost the game. Even worse, the hospital called with devastating news. The boy's mother had passed away. When the coach found the boy again, he was sobbing, clutching his mother's photo. The coach gently comforted him and held him close to take care of the boy day to day. He applied to the school to let him attend classes. He even stepped down as coach to dedicate himself fully to training the boy. The coach's daughter didn't understand her father. The coach shared with her the burden he'd carried. When he was young, he'd encountered a similar boy. Back then, bullies had tied that boy up in a room, but his own cowardice kept him from doing anything. The next day, when the coach passed by that room again, he found the boy had lost his life. Since then, the coach had lived with regret and guilt every single day, so he decided to help this boy, and in doing so, redeem himself. With the coach's patient guidance, the man not only overcame the odds and graduated, but he also became a renowned football coach.